Sanders, and don't get me wrong, it's BBC Radio Newcastle. It is Kelly Scott here. Time for our Saturday backtrack, by the way. We haven't done it yet. Have a listen. See if you can work out what this song is, obviously backwards. If you think you know, the number's called 0800 234 6565. You can text 81333. Start your message, BBC. Have a listen one more time. Now, it's a bit of a hint if you don't have a clue at all. My guest right now has a bit of a connection to that song. My first question to Mr. Joe McElderry. Hello there. Do you recognise what that backtrack is?
I think I know it straight away.
Don't give it away.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello there. Thank you so much for joining me in the studio. Hello.
Thank you.
You are looking so brown. Where have you been?
I don't think I've been anywhere. Quite a few people have said this to us, but I think I've been running quite a lot. And I know the rain's awful today, and it has been the last week, but it's been quite sunny, so I think it's a bit of a runner's tan. You are one of those people who goes, I'm just going to go for a quick run. You're like, how far? Oh, 5 miles, whatever. Well, you know, I do enjoy the fitness, and it's good to get out there, and it's good for your mental health as well.
Oh, it definitely is. Even, do you know what? I don't even mind running in the rain. I think it feels quite nice.
I love running in the rain. I mean, it's actually almost a bit better because obviously when it's boiling hot, I just look like a big sweaty mess running around.
Now, talking about running, obviously we're going to be talking about your tour. Are you doing the Great North Run this year? I meant to ask you.
Well, do you know what? I can't do it because the day that it's on, I'm already doing something else, unfortunately, because I actually would have loved to have done it this year. I was going to do it last year, but I had a bit of a knee injury, so couldn't do it, so pulled out quite early. I'm considering... and I haven't committed to this yet, but I'm considering... But now you're saying it on the radio, it's out there. Considering, I haven't decided yet, but I am considering doing a marathon. I do want to do a marathon, so maybe I might do that, but we'll see. I haven't committed to it yet.
But you kind of
I've had a few conversations, but...
Is there any charity in particular that you'd really like to do it for?
I'd probably do it for If You Care Share. You know, I'm an ambassador of If You Care Share, and... I think the work that they do for suicide prevention and mental health is incredible. So we're always looking at ways to do fundraisers, and I've done quite a lot of gigs for them. But I have, you know, I mean, you know this. We've done quite a few challenges over the years, bike rides, runs. I haven't done like a fitness challenge for a while, so I'm like, maybe it's time. I don't know. We'll see. A
few years ago, me and Mr. Joe McElderry did. You remember that 10-mile kind of...
Through Durham?
The 10-mile jump, the one we had to climb things and go in water.
Tough Mudder. It was like a Tough Mudder thing, wasn't it?
I nearly gave up. And if it wasn't for Mr. Joe McElderry, I wouldn't have made it to the end. So I will not be doing any challenges. Now, talk about events. Before we go into about your tour, there's a bit of a special event on tomorrow night, isn't there, in South Shields?
Yes. So Jade Thirlwell, her venue that she runs in South Shields, they're holding a Stonewall and Arbea Pride Days. So it's the first kind of Pride in South Shields event. So she's kind of roped some of her mates in to help her out and stuff. So I'll be performing. We've got Tia Coffee, Black Pepper, Adam Theo's doing a DJ set. And then they've got like a whole community fair through the day from 12:30 till 4:30. And they're doing workshops with young people. And you know, all of the kind of celebrations and education as well.
And they've got Stonewalls involved, aren't they?
Stonewalls involved.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible. So that's going on through the daytime, 12:30 till 4:30, and then at 6 p.m. the party kicks off, a Pride party. So I'm performing. I'm gonna give them a little bit of a, you know, Pride themed fun. Yes. I'm looking forward to it.
Big question, outfits. I've seen on your Instagram there's a lot of sparkles going on. I've seen some cowboy tassels.
Yeah.
What can we expect?
I feel like I've gone a bit too far with the...
Never too far.
Well, never too many sequins, I don't think. But every time I go out on tour, I'm kind of gearing up now for my next leg of the tour. We did Celebrate the Music earlier this year. I'm going back out on tour in September, and we're starting like get all the outfits together. I'm like, is that too much? Nah.
No, you
more sparkles,
you go,
more
is that
glitter.
too much? And then you add more diamantes.
Well, what my motto is like when I try it on, like when we're doing the fittings for everything, I'm like, it's a bit much for real life, but on stage with the lights and everything, it'll be all right. And I'm like, if that's the benchmark, we're in trouble.
Well, if you do follow Joe on like Instagram or anything, right, your grandma, we love Hilda.
Oh, I know.
Was wearing one of your gold sparkly jackets and performing.
She was.
Follow him on the socials for Hilda alone.
She needs, to be fair, she's got her own Instagram, but we never kind of upload the stuff on there. But she could be a TikTok star. I feel like that could be a calling, so maybe we'll have to get her a TikTok account.
She's the only person backstage, she will tell you what's what.
Oh, she does. She does.
And still, my favourite thing with you is on one of your tours you'd wore is that a suit the whole time through, and right at the end she was like, I never liked it. And
Yeah,
you're
she said something like the lining was awful, but I'd done like literally 45 shows in this suit, and I was like, well, why didn't you say that at the beginning? She's like, none of my business. And I'm like, so you let us stand in front of thousands of people 45 times before you told us I looked awful. Great, thanks, Grandma.
Yeah, absolutely love it. Well, obviously Joe's sticking around. We're going to find out all about his tour. For now, here's the brand new song from the Saint, and my guest this morning is the one and only Mr. Joe McElderry. Hello.
Good morning.
Now, I just want to know, I'm going to play something. I want to know, what feelings do you have when you hear this?
Oh, God.
Come on.
Not this again. No, I'm joking.
But then you think, how many years ago now is that? Was it 2009, wasn't it?
It's 14 years this year.
Do you still enjoy singing that song?
I do. I've got a weird relationship with that song now, because it's like, and I totally get this now when people talk about songs that they're really well known for. It's like I have such a kind of deep love for it, and my love now kind of goes through the love that you get off a crowd from it.
Yeah.
Because everybody does love it, but I've sang it so many times and I've heard it so many times, and I think because it was the first song, but I've sang so many other songs millions of times, but I think because of that, being off the X Factor and stuff, but I've looked at many ways over the years to change it. We did it this year. This year on tour we do a dance version of it, just to make it exciting. But like, I sometimes think, as much as the audience love it, I'm like, I can only sing it that way so many times. And I'm like, right, let's do a rock version. Let's do it.
No, right, you say that and then we just go, no, do it the way we like.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I'm already looking at ways for the next bit. I'm like, right, how can we change it again? I like to change the versions of my songs quite a lot.
Well, that's what I love, because for anyone who's seen you as many times as I have, I've been loads, and I think that's what it is. You always mix it up. You've got a tour on the way, so
yes.
What can we expect from your next tour?
So, Celebrate the Music, we did about, I think, 7 or 8, 9 shows in March and April this year, and then I was having quite a lot of fun, so we extended it, so it's running through September and October. We kick off on the 28th of September and go right through to the 29th, and it's a real kind of, it's quite a nice show, this, actually, because it's just a celebration of some of my music, some covers that I've never done before. We mixed it up quite a lot on the last set of shows in terms of just plonking different songs in each night and changing things, but it's really fun. I had a really good time doing it, so I'm looking forward to getting back to that.
How do you choose what to put in, like which songs to do? Because obviously you've got the ones you've done, you've got your absolute favourites, and you can sing anything. Do you know what I mean? There's loads that you could do. How do you go, right, this is the set list?
I think obviously it depends if there's a theme. If there's a theme to the show, and with something like this, with Celebrate the Music, it's kind of a broader kind of, I just wanted to make it a great night out for people. I think after everything we've gone through the last few years, people just want a great night out. So I wanted to kind of incorporate all of those things into that. So it is sometimes quite difficult, because obviously I've got a lot of material on albums, and then people say to us, oh, you didn't sing this song and you didn't sing that, and I'd love to hear this, and I'm like, oh, I'm trying to appeal to everyone. I'm just, you always kind of upset somebody by missing something out, so it is quite a hard thing. So that's why I kind of tend to change the show every night, or just plonk little things in each night to kind of mix things up a bit.
And your super fans literally go everywhere.
They are,
and that's great for them, because they get to see, if they go even to a venue just down the road, it could be a different set, couldn't it? Slightly different.
100%.
Is there going to be, in your next tour, Jukebox Joe, if you haven't been to one of Joe's gigs before, you do a bit where you just stand there and go, pick whatever, and you just have to sing it, and even if you don't know the words, sometimes it's a bit dicey.
We did Joe Roulette on the last one, so we had a big spinning board on a big LED screen that kind of plonked the songs. Like, why do I keep saying plonk? What a weird word. And it kind of was picking the songs at random. But then I am doing Joe's festive party at the City Hall. We're coming there on the 10th of November.
See, that's the perfect, to get in like a Christmas mode and everything. That'd be amazing. And is this just full on Christmas?
Well, it's kind of, we had the conversation, I was like, it's a little bit early to be full on Christmas, so if we make it a festive, it's kind of your first Christmas party night out, I think. So it's a real part, it's going to be a party show. There's lots going on. We're already starting to plan all of that now, and I'm looking at ways that we can kind of get the audience involved in the kind of Jukebox Joe section on that. So we're looking at some options of what we can do, and maybe like big sing-alongs and things like that. But it's a night of like Christmas, party, fun, entertainment. That's the City Hall on the 10th of November, and I'm really looking forward to that because we're going all out.
Oh, the City Hall's always amazing. And what's great about your concerts is, even if you wanted to go along by yourself, you think, do you know what, I'm going to get a ticket. Everyone talks to each other. You end up nattering away. You recognise people you've seen at other gigs, and it's you've got, I think, some of the friendliest fans ever, because people literally go, when was last time you seen him? And then there's like a full-on conversation about it.
It's great that, and I hope it does feel like that, because I think a lot of these people who've supported us have been supporting us for many, many years. So a lot of them, you see them in the audience, like, oh my God, there's such and such, and it's a real nice kind of community feeling. And obviously for me, I feel so at home on stage, so to have you say that from how it feels in the audience, that's great, because I always want people, when they come to the shows, to have the kind of fun, uplifting experience of a concert, but then also moments where you feel like I'm performing for them in their living room. I want it to feel personal.
And let's say you did that during lockdown. How many?
I did actually do that. Yeah,
there was a lot.
There was nobody there, but
you were having a fine old time.
We live streamed to many people, but there was nobody in my living room.
Oh well, you're not going anywhere. We've got some more conversation, because I want to find out about Panto as well, which is right. It's true. I saw you in your little green outfit, Jiminy Cricket, isn't it? Can't wait. We're going to find out all about that and where you can see Joe over Christmas.
And that's the latest BBC Radio Newcastle news. I'm Chris Middleton.
Thank you so much, Chris. How clever are you feeling music-wise this morning?
How clever am I feeling?
Yes. Do you reckon you get the Saturday backtrack?
I'll give it a good old go.
Okay, have a little listen. Do you recognise this song? Do you think you know what it is?
I've not got that one straight away. I feel like I should know. I might have to have a little think about it.
The clue is, my guest this morning, Mr. Joe McElderry, is in the studio. Hello, hello.
Good morning.
You were in a musical with the same title of the song.
Yes, I know it. I've got it.
So that means you didn't go and see Joe in the show.
I didn't, I'm afraid. Sorry, Jeff. So sorry.
Get out.
So if you want to play along, have a little listen. Here it is. And the clue is, there is a documentary about that band on Netflix at the minute, and it is unreal. If you think you know the answer, text 81333, start your message BBC, or give me a call 0800 234 6565. More from Joe McElderry next. If you think you know the song and the artist, give us a call 0800 234 6565. You can text 81333. Start your message BBC. All will be revealed when we play the song in full just before the news at 9 o'clock. But one person who should definitely 100%, a million percent get the answer right is my guest this morning, Mr. Joe McElderry. Hello, hello.
Good morning.
Because we don't want to give it away, but you've done quite a lot to do with the band.
I've got it. I got it in one straight away. I know that song in my sleep.
Yes. Now, we can't talk anymore about that because we will give it away.
Yes.
But loads of things going on for you. Obviously, you've got your tour on the way. I have to mention Panto. Oh, yes, I do. Because I saw the official pictures of you in the green. So for anyone who hasn't seen the photos, the official ones, who are you playing and where's it going to be on?
So it's brand new pantomime this year. Never been done. Pinocchio. Which is very exciting, at the Theatre Royal, and I am playing Jiminy Cricket. So maybe that's because I'm an annoying little bug. I don't know.
Oh no, your outfit's amazing. I mean, last year when you were the fairy godmother with that was just out of this world.
Yeah.
So this is going to be another cracker, very glitzy.
It's obviously we did the photo shoot and everything for it, and it's been custom made for me, all fitted. It's fantastic. It's quite a showstopper in itself, the outfit. Like when I walked in the room, I was like, oh my God, because it's so sparkly and green and the details on it are fantastic. I think you can see it in the photo, but actually in person it's incredible. So I'm looking forward to that, and I feel so lucky that I'm back with the gang, Danny, Chris and Clive and everyone, and because we have so much fun. Oh,
I think too much. I'm like, this is supposed to be work, but it's amazing that after all the years of you've done Panto forever, and you've been all over,
and I love it.
And away at Christmas, but now for the past few years, and hopefully for the foreseeable, we'd love.
Well, this is my third year. Mm-hmm. This is my third year. I haven't been fired yet, so but I love it, and I think probably people take it for granted, because they just go and see it at the Theatre Royal, but it is renowned as one of the best pantomimes in the country. Whenever you go anywhere else in the UK, everyone's like, oh my God, I hear Newcastle's incredible, because it's just the production values and everything that they do there. It's incredible. So it's to be a part of that show is really special, and we kick that off at the end of November. So is that when you start your rehearsals for that?
So
obviously we do the Joe's Festive Party, the City Hall, on the 10th. And that'll be in the middle of rehearsals, and we open the Panto the following week. So that's going to be a crazy few weeks.
Busy,
just a little bit.
And tickets selling really well, aren't they? So we need to get a wriggle on it.
So we've got four shows of Celebrate the Music through September and October in the Northeast. If you go to joemckelderryofficial.com/tour, all the details are there. And then Joe's Festive Party, the Christmas kind of extravaganza, is at the City Hall on the 10th of November. And you can go to my website for that, or the City Hall website.
I just like the way I'm like, what you kind of chill and you've had some holidays and had a bit of nice time, and then it just goes full throttle till Christmas.
Yeah,
it just goes mental,
but it's like we're gradually working into it. We've got some other things coming as well, which I can't announce yet. But something's coming. So
you can't just say that.
No,
so
it
unfair.
is. It is. You'll see. You'll find out very, very soon. And everybody goes off it when you say soon. You always say soon, but it is coming. It's exciting.
We will find out. So we've got all that coming up. Obviously, like we mentioned before, tomorrow night you're going to be performing in South Shields.
Yes, I am at Orbea. So that's Stonewall and Orbea Pride. So I'm looking forward to that. From 6 p.m. I'm actually not sure what time I'm on, but I know the party starts from 6 p.m. and there's loads of guests coming. Tia Coffee, Black Pepper from Drag Race, and Adam Theo, You OK Hun is doing a DJ set. So it's going to be a real kind of fun night. And I'm looking forward to it.
And we're saying it is a Pride event, and it is Pride weekend. It's Northern Pride. You've performed at loads of Prides, haven't you?
Yeah, I performed at Northern Pride last year. So the weather was a bit nicer last year. I'm hoping the rain stays off for them, because it's an all outdoor venue.
Yeah.
But it's always such a wonderful day, and I think we live in crazy times at the moment where you read things like it feels like we're going a little bit backwards with things. So I think these days are so important, and the awareness for people is so important. So I'm probably going to go down there this afternoon and have a little wander around.
We normally do have a little, maybe a small wine.
I don't know. I don't drink.
Yes. No, not when you're performing.
No, I don't.
Definitely not. Now, we thought we'll end on one of your songs. You've chose one, so why have you decided to choose this song?
Well, do you know what, actually, just going from what I was saying there, I didn't write this song about that, but I wrote it actually about the support that I've received over the years in the industry and the negativity and stuff, and having an army around you that kind of protect you through love and support. And I think that's very apt for Pride as well. We can fight the fight with love and acceptance and celebrating one another. Let's give it that message today. I am an army.
Oh, here you go. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
I came this far with armored heart, and my head held high, grenades falling from the sky. And you beat your drum like a firing gun, but I hear no sound, the love beat out too loud. You know it all, you think it's right, you love the hurt, you want the fight, you try, but I never feel you, 'cause you try to break me, try to shake me, but I am an army. You try to hate me, but it only makes me, 'cause I am an army. Like an arrow shot when it leaves the bow, you'll never know where I'm gonna go.